Hi everyone, I hope you're all having a great day. I am so excited to share this week's message. It's one that's been brewing for me for a few days now, and so I'm really excited to bring it all to you guys. The message today and what I really want to touch on is giving and receiving. Earlier today I had my Live Your Life Purpose program, another great week of content and exploration and conversation with the group. So grateful to be delivering that, and this message came up in that group as well, and we touched on it, and it's this ability to receive and to give, and it's a reciprocity thing, and I really believe there's a lot more of us on the end of finding giving to be second nature, natural. I think there's a lot of us that are such givers, helpers. We want to provide for others. We want to give in value exchange and service exchange, in gifts, tangible gifts, in all different ways, shapes, and forms. And then when we flip it to receiving, whether receiving gifts, receiving money, receiving compliments, it can be a struggle. And I can absolutely attest to that myself. It took a while for me to really accept compliments and accept and receive gifts. And it actually came up again this week because I had some family and close family friends help me move something to my condo. And I was so grateful to have this help and to get it there. And I was so stuck on wanting to give back right away, to want to show my appreciation. And absolutely, don't get me wrong, I think it's really important to show our appreciation and give thanks to others. I mean, how ironic, it's Thanksgiving just passed. So of course, such a great theme. And all the while, sometimes it's okay to receive and not immediately give back. And I think the idea of receiving gets so overlooked, and it can be that afterthought and not a lot of focus given on it. But what I've come to learn about receiving is that if we can give, but we can't receive a compliment or gratitude from others. And what I mean by that is if someone says to you, oh, that's an awesome shirt, or you look so beautiful, or great, great job on that assignment. I did this myself, maybe you can relate, immediately wanting to jump to reasoning or giving an excuse or downplaying. I used to get compliments on this one necklace that I wore, and every time I got a compliment I would immediately rush to, oh well, it's just a knockoff, it's not a real Tiffany's was what the brand was, but and I continuously heard myself justifying and making excuses and deflecting. If somebody said I looked great that day, oh really, like, no, I got no sleep, I feel like I look like I have just woken up. There was always something that I was counteracting the compliment with, and then running in my head, oh, this was for years, I would run in my head, oh, they don't actually mean that, there must be something more to it, and really not just being able to genuinely accept and receive compliments that I was being given. And the interesting thing about it, which I want to connect back to, is that receiving compliments, receiving gifts, receiving gestures correlates completely with receiving money, with being able to receive money from clients, from our corporation, business-wise, to receive money for goods and services that we provide for others, whether in business, maybe it's a side project that you do, maybe it's money that people owe you. Are you the person that is continuously, paying for others and giving to others and providing for others, and then when somebody offers to pay for you, are you always shutting it out and pushing it away and saying no? Because I encourage you to really think about how you're receiving and giving. Is it heavily balanced on one side or the other, or is there a harmony between the two? And yeah, it really just directly relates to that financial abundance. It all is correlated because how we do one thing is how we do everything. So this week, I encourage you to receive something, receive a compliment, and say thank you, and end it at thank you. You know, if you want to say no to something, say no without giving an explanation of why you can't do what you want to do. And really see what areas of life you can receive a little bit more, and really just receive the compliment or whatever's being given to you without a rebuttal or a response or a justification, and just allow it to settle in and see how that feels, and what that looks like, and what it sounds like for you. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon.